Hi friend, and welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm so glad that you're here to practice with me today. Here's a great, well-rounded, everyday practice that hopefully will inspire you to step on your mat in a regular way, and I hope you do. See you on the mat. So start your practice on the back, resting your spine, letting your palms face up alongside the body, and we'll step the feet mat-width distance apart and start to slowly windshield wiper your knees to loosen up your hips and start to unwind. Now, as you gently windshield wiper, pay attention to the connection of your feet first. So when you windshield wiper over to the right, for example, you press through that left foot and you feel that chaining of reaction up into the hip, up into the back of your left head, the left side of your head. And then windshield wiper to the left with that right foot initiating that movement. And gently windshield wiper to see how your back and hips feel and how that motion flows right up through the neck, right up through the crown of the head. And when you come back to center, gently hug your knees in towards your body and invite compassion for wherever you're at in your practice today. Know that you can back off if you need to at any point in this practice, trusting in yourself and always returning to the breath. We're going to start with figure 4 pose, right ankle crossing on top of the left thigh, thread the needle, and if it's available, hands are going to slip in the left knee crease or the front of the shin for your figure 4 pose. Press your right inner knee away from your face and breathe here. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, just taking a body scan, noticing any sensation or tension. And also nice to notice any area of the body that feels totally fine today and acknowledge and thank that area for being healthy. And we'll hug the legs a little closer towards your body. Let's lightly uncross, and then we're going to start with the other figure 4 pose. Left ankle on top of the right thigh, thread the needle, taking your hands in the right knee crease or the front of the shin, and gently pressing that left inner knee away from your face and flexing the feet. Some gentle rocking side to side can loosen up your outer left hip. So let your mind move into any spaces that feel really tense or tight. And by bringing your awareness there, you may find that area is able to let go small amounts with time and with breath. So return to your breath, breathing through the nose. Let's hug the legs a little closer in. Uncross, bring your feet on the floor, and start to slide your legs out straight and long on the ground. Reach your arms overhead. Take a full stretch, a full inhale through the whole body, toes to fingers. Reaching the fingers away from the front of your mat. And then when you exhale, open the arms out to a T, glide your right knee in, and with arms to a T, let your right knee come over to the right and press your right heel away from the hip, whatever amount. Then bend that right knee and glide that right knee across the body and across the midline a few degrees, whatever amount's available. And we're going to do that a couple times, sliding that right knee open. You can follow the right toes with your gaze, and then back to center and over to the left, and back to center and over to the right, and back to center and over to the left, and back to center and over to the right. Now, as you come back to center, step your left foot on the ground, cross your right thigh over on top of your left, and then draw your knees towards your body. Turning on your core, lightly interlace your hands behind your head, and we're going to scoop the head off the ground and bring your knees toward your body, flex your feet, and then slowly release on back and open your arms out to a big T again. Uncross, bring your feet on the floor, and just make sure that you're aligned from the back of the head to the tail, and then extend your legs out straight. We're going to bring that left knee in toward the body, and glide that left knee out. And then if it feels okay, go ahead and open that left heel all the way out, trying to create half of a V with that left leg. And then glide the left knee across the body and extend that left heel over to the right. And just do that a couple times, seeing what range of motion feels good. Left heel out, left knee across, and always remembering to breathe. The breath is always a guidepost and a light that you can return to come back to center. And coming back to center, we're going to step the right foot on the ground, cross your left leg over on top, interlace the awkward non-habitual finger on top, and then draw the knees towards you, lift your elbows, scoop the back of the head, exhale all the way out, and then let the head fall back. Uncross, full happy baby. Elbows on insides of knees, hands are reaching around for the outer blades of the feet. Soles of feet face the sky, and you can rock gently there. And then cross either ankle on top, and we're going to rock up and find an upright seat. Then roll over your knees, make your way onto all fours. Find your palms are under your shoulders, knees are under the hips. Let your belly drop on the inhale, look up. On your exhale, hips to heels. With toes tucked, slide your hands forward, stretching your palms away from the sitting bones. You can wag your tail. Let your forehead rest for a moment. And then when you inhale, start to lift your gaze and wave into a modified plank. Look forward or up, and then slide the hips up into downward dog. We're going to pedal out the feet, lifting one heel at a time. Stretching out calf muscles and finding a nice length up through your lower back toward the sky. Rooting down through the index finger and thumb. Finding that hollow belly at the end of the exhale. We can come forward into a plank and lightly touch your knees down. Look forward and then slide back up to downward dog. And lift your belly, wave to the plank. Knees touch down and then slide back up. Downward dog, one more time. Knees touch down and then slide back up. Downward dog. Drop your heels toward the earth. And then we'll make our way into a tabletop position. Stand up on your knees. Go ahead and start to open and close your arms a few times, just swinging your arms and breathing deeply through the nose. So we're encouraging some warmth, some energy flow in the upper body. Breathing, really good for your lymph system. And a nice way to energize a little bit and start to slow down and let the arms swing forward and back. Good. And then swing the arms up, grab either elbow and lift over to the right. Gently pull that left elbow over to the right and then back to center and pull that right elbow over to the left and back to center and lift over to the right, back to center, belly in, and lift to the left. And coming back, let the arms drape down alongside the body. And then from here, we're going to draw the belly in, take your hands on your hips, step your right foot forward, right knee is over the heel. We're going to sink the hips down and hold with the hips dropping down a little bit. And then hands frame that front foot, lift your left thigh, spin that left heel down and straighten that right leg. Now bend your right knee and gently look forward. And then straighten your right leg and fold over that right leg. And bend, lift your gaze forward, and straighten, and fold. And then bend, lift the left heel over the toes, drop your hips, touch your left knee down, look forward, and then slide that right leg back. Tented fingers, hips to heels. Now on your inhale, plant your palms and wave to a modified plank. Hug your elbows in, lower all the way down onto your belly. Take your feet flat for a cobra pose on the inhale. Shoulder blades glide down the back. On your exhale, press the ground away. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips up into downward dog. Breathing there. Rooting down through the index finger and thumb, and opening your knees slightly so they don't knock in. And then let's wave our way into a plank pose. Bring your knees down and then stand up on the knees, coming into your standing Ustrasana variation. So we're going to take the hands right onto imaginary back pockets, point your elbows back, and lift your chest up, looking gently toward the ceiling. Any amount of back bend. Inhale, exhale, hands to hips. Step your left foot through and start to sink the hips. Inner thighs scissor apart. Shoulder blades are soft. You can look up gently and slowly, with control, release your hands to frame your front foot. And then start to lift your right thigh, spin that outer right heel down, really rooting through that outer right foot as you fold over that left leg. Then we're going to bend through the left knee, look up, and then straighten, drag that left sitting bone back, and fold. Then bend, look forward, and then straighten. Nice stretch through that left hamstring. And then straighten, and then fold. May have done one extra on that side. Then bend your left knee, swing the right heel over the toes, drop your right knee down, let the inner thighs scissor apart, lift your gaze up, and then slide that left leg back. Toes are tucked, hips to heels, come up into downward dog. Just a moment in downward dog. Let's inhale together. Exhale, let out your stress. Now raise your heels high onto tiptoes and start to tiptoe right between the thumbs. However you get there. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, hands on the floor or the shins. Exhale, fold, melt down. Uttanasana, belly to thighs. Press through the feet, inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Bringing your thumbs to the center of the chest, finding Tadasana for a moment. Let's tune into the heartbeat in your thumbs. Offering compassion for yourself and wherever you're at today. And then take your hands back behind you, lightly interlace your fingers, drop your knuckles down, right down between the heels, and lift the side ribs straight up. And we're going to look up gently as you drop the knuckles down and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then as you exhale, melt your belly down over the thighs. And let your head go. Exhaling out, peeking toward your tailbone. And we're going to bend the knees quite a bit. Release the interlace of your hands. And as you drop your sitting bones down, reach your thumbs forward. Look between your hands. Look up. And then press the legs straight. Swing the arms around. Interlace the awkward finger on top. Peel the arms away. And then bend down. Sweep the arms forward. Thumbs up. And we're going to gently sit down. You can meet down however you get there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Palms up, open your knees, soles of feet together into prayer feet. Take your hands in front of your ankles. Lift up tall, look up, and inhale. And then exhale, draw your knees in, bring your feet on the ground with your toes pointing straight ahead. And then rotate, palms up. Open your arms out to a T. And then exhale, bring your palms together and press. And inhale, open, palms up, look up. Exhale, lower back, little press. Inhale, open. And exhale, press. And inhale. And exhale. This time pressing all the way back again. And we'll meet on the back. So we're arriving on the back and taking the hands back behind. Lightly interlace the hands behind your head for a moment. Let your elbows spill open. Take your feet mat width distance apart and knock your knees in to touch. And offer with the warmth of your palms some love and tenderness and good energy to your neck, to the base of the skull. And let it flow into your heart. Let the heart itself feel soft and light. Tuning into the heartbeat, tuning into the flow of your breath. And inviting a sense of well-being that comes from your awareness of the whole body, from crown of head down through the toes. And release the interlace of the hands from a cactus all the way down alongside the body. Make a gentle fist with your hands, and then open your hands wide, taking the right hand on your chest, taking the left hand just below your belly. This is our final meditation for today. We're taking constructive rest pose. Constructive rest pose is our shavasana, is our final meditation for today. What is on your mind and heart today? May you cultivate in your mind and heart whatever serves you best in this moment in time. And may you let go with every exhale of anything holding you back or causing you stress or tension right now. And can you find your gratitude practice for today? What do you want to invite into your energy field? It's always a good question to consider. Inviting gratitude for anything at all. We'll start to slowly windshield wiper. Let your arms lay alongside the body. Hugging your knees in again toward your body, inviting that tenderness and compassion for exactly where you're at today. When you're ready, roll over to either side and take your time to press up into a comfortable cross-legged seat, and I'll see you there. Finding yourself again in an upright seat, sitting tall, bringing your hands together at heart center, honoring your effort today, thanking yourself for showing up onto the mat. I'm so grateful for your presence on my channel, and I'm wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and always trust on the journey. Namaste. Keep it up. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and please hit that super thanks button to support me. I would love that. I would absolutely appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.